Alright. We also did the land-based drone, rope following land-based drone, all terrain.
One little quick time out. Judges, you can call this the outdoor drone or big drone or
slow drone.
something like that. Go ahead.
Alright, this is Kolby King, and then it's Maichel, and my name is Ryan Haas. For the design brief, when we met with our client, Professor Tequila, he gave us a scenario where the drone would be for resupplying ammo and medical gear to say military personnel that are like bunkered down. You can't get a normal resupply to. So all terrain was one of our biggest keys that we wanted this thing to be able to do, and then the amount of weight that it would be able to carry was a huge key as well. It needs to also be able to follow the rope so that it didn't need an actual person to control it. And the speed just, he gave us about 10 yards per minute. You just pretty much wanted to make sure that it reached point B. Our design can go about 50 yards per minute. It's 6 wheels all-wheel drive. And then it does follow the rope. Our payload, we never maxed out our payload, but it can definitely go at least 250 pounds. And it hasn't broken down yet, so.
Alright, so we started out with some different concept ideas. We kind of knew that it would have to be some kind of vehicle, which obviously already exists. So we were figuring out how to drive the vehicle. And we first kind of threw out electric motor drive because for the size of our drone, electric motors wouldn't be practical. You'd have to have a lot of weight, batteries, and bigger motors, which would obviously cut down on its payload. And then we just went with the standard 2-wheel drive, roll drive. And the problem with that was the back wheels come off the ground, you lose traction. It's not good in all different terrains. And then the final one that we kind of threw out was a track design. And since we were decided to run a gas motor, tracks would end up being a high cost, and you'd have to spin them independently, which is very difficult to do with a gas motor and low cost. So we ended up settling on a 6-wheel drive design with 2 of the wheels mounted up off of the ground so that they could climb over different obstacles. And the gasoline motor, and we basically resolved that you don't need a large turning radius, because if you throw a rope out, it's generally going to be in a straight line. So you just kind of need to get the path down, and it does turn, but you don't really need to have a huge turning radius.
Small? No, just not huge.
This is our drone on one of the scenarios, so just showing how all terrain it can actually be. Yeah, we did put chains on the tire.
Yeah, chains on the back tire.
This is one of our scenarios where we did get it to turn. So the video.
The person holding the water bottle is Dr. Tequila, by the way.
Yeah. There's our client coming satisfied with his this drone.
Who painted it?
That was all of us.
Are both ends staked in or just
Both ends were staked down.
Both ends are staked in, yes.
Man, it was hot.
What is this?
Right now it's carrying about 50 pounds.
This is a 400-foot rope that's going all the way across this whole ravine. We sped it up. Just got a couple of views of it. It made it all the way across.
Put the surveyor stakes back where they belong.
Yeah. This is one of the problems that we did have with it. It's not very fast, yeah. But one of the problems we did have was we put a drive shaft or a differential on the middle 2 tires that they'll cover here in a minute.
Yeah, for future development, we'd like to put driver steering tires, because right now they're just free spinning, so it's hard to get over kind of like a steep ledge, like that's over 8 inches. So if we could drive those, it would be able to climb up a lot easier, but that requires CV joints. Also putting in suspension, it's not needed, but it would help us get more traction because we'd have more tires on the ground. It'd help us be able to climb over stuff. Variable speed would be nice because if it's going up, you can see it was really pretty slow. So if it's going over flat concrete, you can speed it up because it doesn't need to go over rough terrain. You can speed along faster, but you can also slow it down and get more torque to go over some of the obstacles you might need to go over. Removing the differential from what Ryan said, because those middle tires, when one of them hits the ground, it just stops and the other one just starts spinning. So it doesn't give you anything unless they're both on the ground. So that would be something we definitely want to take out.
Any questions?
Judges, questions?
So you ruled out an electric motor because it lacks power? Is that a particular electric motor, or is that a blank statement of electric
This
motors?
was being used out in the field to resupply people. We didn't want the batteries to run
I
out.
mean, I understand the battery part.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
to get a bigger, more powerful electric motor, we were gonna have to have huge batteries. In other words, that's kind of obviously electric motors are powerful, but for the size that would fit on there, I mean.
I'm an electrical engineer, so I have to
Yeah.
defend the electric motors.
Yeah.
One other reason was that we had a spare gasoline motor. That was secondary too.
So with the design of, okay, I can tell, so is that actually like, how exactly does the steering mechanism work? Is it actually pulling on the rope?
Yeah,
Yeah, so it pulls the rope in and then it throws it out
The
the
rope
back.
gets pulled through this shaft, which controls both of our front steering tires, and then there's a pulley back in there that is pulling the rope as well as the drum is also being projected forward by the wheel.
So it would still work if the back end of the rope wasn't staked?
yeah, but you just have to have something at the start of it, because if you don't have,
It has to be all.
because otherwise the rope can get caught around the shaft.
It has to have gone all the way through partially, so.
Yeah.
We have to feed the rope through the whole drum.
All right. Thank you, guys.